Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Pre-Market News and Views by In the Money Stocks. Today is Thursday, August 1st, 2019. My name is Nick Santiago. Thank you all for tuning in this morning. All right, yesterday we had a big day with the FOMC announcement, the Federal Reserve cutting the Fed funds rate by a quarter point. And the market perceived the overall statement as hawkish. So we'll see how that plays out today, what the market does. But right now we have the S&P 500 E-mini futures basically flat at 29.82 and a quarter per contract. So markets came under some pressure yesterday. We'll see if they rebound today. We'll see how this whole plays out. But in the meantime, we have lots of stocks in the news. So we're going to get started here with the first big one of the day, which is Qualcomm. QCOM is the ticker symbol here. Stock right now is trading at $68.58. They reported earnings last night after the closing bell. You can see here, futures, the Qualcomm earnings, the stock selling off after the report. Right now, when you look at the stock, I have to think that we probably have pretty good support around $64, $63.50. After that, you have to go much, much lower, around $54. So, again, we'll see how this plays out. We'll look at this one once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. Next up, I want to take a look at TWLO, which is TWLO. That got hit after earnings, but has recovered and rebounded. Stock right now is basically flat from yesterday's close. So, again, that could be on the radar today. We'll see how it plays out. Nothing that I would do with it yet. Let the market tell us more. Next up, I want to take a look at Prudential. PRU is the ticker symbol here. This stock is getting hit a bit today. Right now, it's trading at $95.50. Closed at $101.31. So that's a pretty good haircut. A level I like for this today, and I don't know if it gets down there, would be somewhere around $88. So keep it on the radar. If it gets there, we want it. If it doesn't, we'll have to look at it once the opening bell rings in the intraday stock chat room. Next up, I want to take a look at Verizon. VZ is the ticker here. Stock right now is trading at $55.93. That's up from $55.27 at the close. So a little uptick there. I'm not going to make much out of that move. It's a minor move, but nonetheless, Verizon hanging in there today. Next up, I want to take a look at Dunkin' Brands, DAKN. Right now, you'll see that the stock is trading at $80.89, closed at $80.16. So you got a little bit of an uptick after the earnings here. Nothing great out here for Dunkin' Brands. Nothing terrible. I will tell you a level I like if the stock does sell off. Keep an eye on the $77.50 area. That looks pretty solid, at least right now. That could change a little bit later. Then we'd have to look down, I guess, towards $76. But nonetheless, Dunkin' Brands today could be in play once the opening bell rings. Yum Brands reported earnings. YUM is a ticker symbol there. Stock got up to around 117 earlier. Now trading back to 115. So we'll see how this plays out. Yum Brands, when you look at the daily chart, in an uptrend. So nothing really wrong with the tape there. The only thing I could say is that a little bit long in the tooth, so you got to be a little bit careful here. I'd leave it alone for now. Let's take a look at one of the hottest stocks of 2019, Shopify, SOHP. Stock reported earnings, closed at $317.88. Now trading at $333.50. Got as high as $345. Remember, this is thin, so it does make big moves. It's also high priced, but good little pop there. Again, a lot of resistance, I would think, around $350. I'm not even sure it gets there. We'll keep it on the radar today. Next up, I want to take a look at CLX, which is Clorox. Stock right now is getting hit a little bit. Closed at $162.60. Now trading at $155.60. So this is a pretty good haircut here. I'm going to try to have levels ready to go in the intraday chat room for this one. So again, Clorox will be in play today. But that's a pretty good little fall right there in Clorox. Next up, I want to take a look at Western Digital, WDC. Stock right now is trading at $55.90, closed at $53.89. Good little pop there. I don't know if this goes much past the $60 level, though. So again, it's only at $55.90. Yeah, I'm not sure this is going to go much higher from here. But if it does get up to $59 or appears to $59, I think it's a fade candidate. Next up, let's go over to General Motors. They just reported a little while ago. Stock is having a good reaction. It's trading at $41.50, closed at $40.34. So you got a nice little pop there. I'll give it the upside bias to around $42. I don't see more than that. Next up, I want to take a look at Wayfair. W is the ticker symbol here. Stock is trading at 123.71, closed at 131.17. First thing I look at is the daily chart, and if you roll this back, you're going to see a big gap window. That will be around 117, so that's your big level of support today, at least initially. We'll see how it plays out. After that, this thing can go a lot lower. So again, we'll keep that on the radar today. Next up, we want to take a look at Yeti Brands. YETY. This is pretty much a new issue. It's only been around, I guess, since December of 2018. What you're going to see here, Yeti trading at $34 a share. Was trading below 32. Now rebounding back up. The only level I like for Yeti is around $28 or a small pierce, 10-15 cent pierce of $28. I think that is a very good level to keep on the radar. Let's do one more here. We're going to go with RDS, which is Royal Dutch Shell. We'll do the A shares. Stock right now is trading at $59.58, closed at $62.89. So you got a little bit of a haircut here. The only level that gets me interested in this name would be around $56.50. So keep that on the radar today for Royal Dutch Shell. $56.50 should be pretty solid if it gets there for support for an intraday bounce. All levels mentioned in this video are just intraday levels, nothing more. Let's go over now to the gold market. Gold got hammered yesterday. Today it's down $18.90. Again, if the Fed was hawkish, gold would go down, and that is certainly the case. Right now, we're looking at spot gold trading at $1,418.50 an ounce. Here is the GLD trading at 132.71. Again, remember, GLD trades till 4 o'clock, so the down move was already reflected in that price. When I look at the GLD right now, I think you just got to sit back and see how the market plays out today. There's not all that much I would do with the gold market right now. Let's see what it gives us today. We'll see what kind of pattern set up. Next up, we have crude oil today trading down $1.04 to $57.54 a barrel. If you go to the USO, which is a good ETF to track the movement in crude, that's trading at $11.94, down from $12.04. So again, we'll keep that on the radar as well. We'll see what we get. We have gold and oil both lower today. The market itself is basically flat, and we'll see what this market gives us. But we got lots of moving parts out here. Once again, if you have not done so, come on over, take that 7-day free trial to the intraday stock chat room. We're having a great 2019. You could trade right along with us there. Have a great trading day, everybody. See you a little bit later on the charts.